Oh, hi there, Leo. How are you guys doing? So I'm just flowing this morning. Funny energies yesterday as well, and hola, basically. I'm happy to be doing the readings, and I'm gonna go live on Facebook at some point. Leos, what's the divine guidance for the Leos? Those who resonate with ultra love. So, Leo, I feel like, okay, so straight up, just sort of like a blank read of the cards in sequence. It's like you're really rising into your intuitive power, and you're getting some kind of backlash from your community, or there's some people in your environment that like don't like that kind of thing. They don't like you in your power. There's a Queen of Cups in the reverse, which is often a manipulative energy, an emotionally manipulative mom or a sister, or just a feminine archetype energy that makes you feel bad about who you are, that maybe knocks your confidence. These energies can often be covert as well. The Six of Wands in reverse, maybe like community people are talking about you behind your back. So instead of praising you, it's like people talking shit and gossiping about you. And then you have a Page of Swords. This is so peculiar, but I feel intuitively that the Page of Swords is somehow connected to the Queen of Cups. Like the Page of Swords energy is like her assistant, or like weird, but I'm hearing like little minion, like a little workery that goes around and does the Queen of Cups bidding for her. High Priestess is pretty much fully in their power there. It's in the reverse. So it's like, Leo, you've really risen yourself to a sense of knowing, an intuitive knowing. And so with all of that said, the final card, which is like a freedom break, in my opinion, is the Devil in reverse. So this energy of gossip and emotional blackmail and manipulation, and people basically working for like the wrong master and doing shitty things to yourself and or your sense of community, because this would be like somebody who dictates to this community, and they've sort of turned against you in such a way. But in fact, what all of this is leading to is you breaking free from codependency, breaking free from lack, devil energy, right? Breaking free from, you're now being released. Actually, this kind of makes sense with all the karma restructuring with Saturn and Saturn stationing direct this week. So you're finally, even though it's maybe been shit, like having to deal with all this and having to kind of observe and or see the truth of a situation, you're now able to walk away. So for some of you, this is like an energy that you've been around for a while, as in long enough that you've built up these cups, attachments, life plans, or sense of trust. Like you've built up to this point, and now you're seeing the situation for what it is, and or what it was always going to turn out to be, and you're breaking free. So you're now walking away from the situation, and it is freedom, because you're no longer chained to the devil. You're no longer basically being dictated to or giving your power to like a false queen or a false king who really, really doesn't have your back. as in you've done all this inner work and risen yourself, and these people turn their back on you. So you're turning your back on them. Thanks, Dustin. That's nice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm in a funny mood today. So yeah, there is you're walking away, and that is freedom. There's a little bit of a kind of heavy energy around that, but any of us know letting go, walking away, even if we're walking away from stuff that's like the devil, it's still somehow comfortable, right? And so it's like, yeah, just a little bit of heaviness around walking away. Yeah. So with your newfound empowerment, you're able to cut out it in. So yes, okay, the Queen of Swords is like you're able to cut stuff out now. The other angle that I got initially was this is somebody coming in now. This is someone fair and just and direct and to the point. And I feel like the Queen of Swords here could be someone quite benevolent who wants to like work with you. I'm hearing show you another way. Yeah. So there's like an aspect of the Queen's wanting to teach you more about yourself, basically. And like rise your High Priestess energy, rise yourself. You guys know this is just, you can reverse all the genders, obviously. So I feel like for some of you Leos, if this is resonating, you're really embarking on a deeper mystical journey. Like you're going to be, with this kind of Queen of Swords, delving into your own mysticism, the mystery of life. Because you're going to rise the Queen of Wands. You're the Queen of Wands, but it's in reverse. So it's like all this negative false power, devil energy was basically inhibiting you from being in your power. And as the High Priestess is like a queen in waiting sort of thing, you're going to rise from High Priestess and with the tutelage of this Queen of Swords, so getting help and or reprogramming your perspective, you're going to be able to rise into a kind of modern mystic and really, really coming to your own, essentially, Leo. Still miss mom and daughter and friends. Not loved and healthy, then I cannot serve all. Mm-mm. No, and that's a perpetual unraveling for us, I'd say, Dustin, continuous, like how we go over things and over things of like having love, being able to vibrate love, I would say, is like our true service. And it's not always that apparent or clear to everyone necessarily. And ultimately, like, if we need space and distance and ebbs and flows, like that should just be allowed. We should never be chained to the habits or chained to the service of other in that way, you know, that's potentially hurtful to us or just not quite right in any given moment. You know, we bang on in our culture about like freedom and freedom of speech, and yet, you know, hey, Champagne C, how are you? So I really feel like this is the time for people to be breaking free. Leo is no exception in this reading. You're on the rise. You're on the rise, and in this reading anyway, you're really walking away from some shit and some shitty people that don't actually got your back, and having done all this inner work, and then the next sort of phase, I guess, for October is like, now that you've walked away from some shit, it's like being guided on a higher level into your true like purpose, I'm hearing. And also because this is you, right? The king or queen of wands, the king and queen of fire. Leo is the king of the jungle, the queen. And so when it comes out in the reverse, I often just interpret that like you've been knocked, your confidence has been knocked, or things didn't quite go to plan. And so this queen of swords, which I do feel is a person for some of you, is now that you've cut out this devil energy and this shitty lack of support and walked away from it quite firmly, you're now walking straight toward people who actually want to support you and see you in this role. It will feel better for the majority of you because this is the true self. So because you know the true self, you're now walking toward the true self, and you're going to start attracting people that can see that, and so they reflect it better. It's a lot healthier energy than trying to please people in their reversal, right? Basically, like, do you want to please people in their light, or do you want to please people in their shadow, kind of thing? Like a lowly servant or a servant of the divine, right? Yeah, some of you are just mourning the loss of maybe this life kind of thing. It's like a bit of an ego death, but it's all good because you're rising. All right, Leo, let's just get one more. So this is definitely like a cycle. It's kind of apparent to me because you have the devil, and then after the devil was like this 8 of cups. So you're walking away from something, which is the end and the beginning. We know that. So you're walking away from one thing, you're walking toward a new thing, which is a new world, and you're embodying your divine creatorship now, which you walked away from essentially didn't know how to support you in your divinity, because they're not in theirs. So you walking away was a great thing. If you just need a bit of time to kind of mourn and grieve and heal and have the dark night of the soul, then do that. You've got a Queen of Swords coming in who wants to help, who wants to be of service to you, who sees your mighty kingdom, who sees your mighty queendom right there reflecting back. So just take your time, Leo. There's no rush. You're already a king or queen, right? So you don't need to try to do anything to become that. You sort of just need to rest yourself. If you've been abused, or if you've been working for the wrong master kind of thing, you just need a bit of healing time. So just take your time, slow down, and trust that you are the king or queen that you're seeking in life. I hope that was useful to you guys. Thanks a lot, Leo, for joining in today. Feel free to book a private reading. I really appreciate those, you guys, and have a great day. Thanks for all of your comments. Thanks for showing up. And I'm gonna do a few more readings, maybe do a live share as well. Nice to see you here, Dustin and Champagne Sea. Have a great day, you guys. Peace out.